Made it too small back here for me.
What's that?
I made it too small back here.
You made it too small?
God, it feels good. It sounds nice.
Hell yeah.
Happy Friday, dude.
Happy fucking Friday, man.
Woo!
We're fucking here.
Folks,
Woo! Hello.
there's a show coming up.
Show coming up. We got, the music's still on.
Oh, shit.
What up? How we doing?
There's a show, folks.
There's a show coming up on April 25th.
April 25th, the last Friday of the month.
Dude, it's what we do. Pints and Punchlines. We got a super sick lineup.
This one's great. Headlining is J.C. Carias. Don't Tell. He's been on Disney Channel. A couple other awesome credits.
Conan and stuff like that.
Yep.
We've got
Lexi
Acanelli on.
Luke Barker.
Luke Barker. I just did the flyer too, and I can't remember the names.
Jake Saccone.
Look at you.
Patrick Bornhop.
That's right.
Hosted by
Yours truly.
Tanner Clem.
Boom.
And there will be one special drop-in guest. I was going to look for his name, but there's no point.
Yeah, we got a
He's in
special
town
surprise for you.
from Austin, Texas. He's really kind of like a Pints and Punchline headliner, but he's just dropping in to open the show, which will be very neat and very cool. Recommended by Allison Vestano, who was on the show a while ago.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. It's going to be a
cool.
super fun show.
Buy your tickets, huh?
Buy your tickets. Get the link. It's in the bio. Buy your tickets, folks.
I can get them.
And we'll see you there. Or I'll see you there. You're going to be in Florida, dude.
I will be in Florida.
Dude, how stoked are you?
Very stoked.
Yeah.
I'm very stoked. I'm going to be extremely poor, but that's okay. I'm excited for a solo adventure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's going to be sick.
Have you ever done a solo trip? Like, I just realized, like, this is a pretty gnarly solo trip. Once I put it all together, I was like, oh, I'm going to be gone for, like, 13 days now by myself.
I mean, I've traveled solo, but, like,
Same.
it's always to meet up with someone else at that location. Like, I didn't do, like, a trip where the destination has no one I know.
Yeah, and usually, like, it's the same situation, or you have, like, a half day by yourself or whatever, getting to the group. But no, it's just me.
That's wild.
Me and Pearl Jam shows. What I am worried about is the hangovers. Because, when we were hungover together in Austin, it's like, all right, let's get up.
Let's do it.
Let's get a morning beer. Let's be derelicts. Let's go to a bar. Whatever it was.
And like you said, too, when we were in Austin, it was a healthy balance of who got extra fucked up on that night.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we're both extra fucked up at the same time. It was like switching nights.
We switched off miraculously on that trip.
Yeah, it was pretty.
One night I could not go downstairs to get food. The next night you couldn't go downstairs to get the food. We just
took an ice bath in a foam cooler. Got slapped by my friend.
I did. That was a fun trip, though.
That was fun, dude. We got to do it again soon.
I bombed such a big bag of dicks at the Creek in the Cave.
Mm-hmm.
Shane Gillis's first special, filmed on that same stage. Got up there, thought I was going to do great. Be like, here comes my California heat.
Yeah.
Nope. I remember the bartender. I went back and I was like, I got a triple Tito's, which is my thing after terrible sets.
Yeah.
Got a triple Tito's, and she looks at me and she goes, seen a lot of people from California come out here and do that.
Really?
Yeah. We didn't talk about that?
No, not that part with the bartender, no.
Oh, she like acknowledged it. Then we talked. She works for Skankfest, I guess, or like interns for them. I don't know. But she's been around the block, so she's seen a lot of comics just eat dicks like that their first time up. But
it felt good to have a good set there.
Yeah, you had a great set.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
Maybe that was the night I got too fucked up.
I just played to the room, to Texas. I'm like, what do they want to hear right now? Let's break out my Trump stuff.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I went straight into material that lifestyle is banned in the state.
You're like a bomb, dude.
That's funny.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Hi. April 18th.
That's today, baby.
That's today, baby.
April 18th.
That's when we recorded this.
Do you know what I'm referencing? And why I have a shirt?
It's got something to do with Pearl Jam.
No, good guess though. Most of the time, it would probably have something to do with a music or a band or Pearl Jam. No, April 18th is a hilarious joke from my second favorite special of all time, Bear.
Oh, really?
It's when Jim Jeffries talks about how Father's Day is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how about my wife just doesn't touch my fucking money for one night, or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, it would be cool if we had a holiday that was just for fathers that didn't cost them any money. He goes, I got it. April 18th, anal sex day.
Love it.
Every wife has to take it. Every wife or boyfriend, whatever, has to take it in the ass on April 18th.
It would be a wild day today if that was the case.
There'd be a bunch of guys at work just getting all hopped up. Like, dude, I can't wait.
Dude, yeah.
I can't wait to get home.
April 19th, all the girls are walking into work like they've been sitting on a horse for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Just bow-legged.
Oh. Waddling like a fucking guy in the frontier.
Yeah. Dude, it's good to be here right now, man. Dude, it's been a hell of a day for me.
What happened? Any cool stories?
I did already today. I've done 2 hours of podcasting.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? With who?
I was on
Trader.
I was a guest on the Dude Awakening podcast. It's Scott Busby's.
Oh, nice.
New one. Yeah.
New one.
Yes.
How new?
His 5th episode.
Oh, he hasn't hit me up yet, you fucking... Just kidding. Scott's a good dude.
I mean, like, he lives...
No way. So another dude started a podcast.
He lives like half a block from me, yeah.
That's nice. You walked there.
Yeah, I just walked there and sat down. It was a 2-hour podcast.
Is he going to edit it down, or are you just throwing it up? Or what's it about? What's his premise?
So,
what's his
the podcast is called Dude Awakening, and it's basically he brings people on and like talks about like the moment in their life where they realized like either they needed to make a big change and they did, or what was your awakening moment?
Wow.
Yeah.
That actually has like a structure. It's not like this where we just dick around.
Yeah. So it was
and
cool.
Do whatever we want. That's cool. Good for Scott.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. But yeah, it's been a day, dude. A lot of hours today already spent with headphones on.
Do you have anything left to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, all I talked about over there was stuff I've talked about before. Just
Are you wearing music. A cardigan?
Yeah, this is from Dandy Del Mar, dude.
Is that where your sister works?
Yeah.
Pretty gay.
It would be if you were wearing it.
Hey, it's April 18th.
Just go shirtless.
Every friend has to take it up the ass from their other friend.
Just go shirtless in this knitted open.
That would be ultimate gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be flaming. If you entered the gay community, what do you think? Because you are an archetype.
Okay. Typed.
Like the short hair. If you shaved your head, left the beard, just wore the cardigan, Speedo.
Oh, dude. I'd be cleaning up, dude.
Dude, you'd be getting laid a lot more than you are right now.
Every day would be April 18th.
It would. Every day would be anal sex day.
No. I stole this out of your closet.
Hey, how dare you? I don't know what that was. Sorry.
That was beautiful, though. I liked it.
I've been trying to work on some accents. I've been thinking about really refining some impressions.
You've been doing impressions lately, dude.
Yeah, but like purposely bad impressions.
So you're gonna go for like actual good ones?
I don't know about that.
What would be your first workshopped impression? Like right now, if you were like, I want to do this, what would it be?
I would really like to learn an Elon.
Give it a go.
It's hard, dude.
Give it a go.
I don't think I can.
Dude, just try. Because that way when you get it later, you're going to look back.
No.
That's pretty good.
I hate doing this. It's the only thing I get nervous doing.
It's pretty good, though.
You got to understand. I can't do it.
You can't? Can you do his laugh?
I got to understand. Ha! Ha! That's not even it.
It is really airy, though. It's like, so I don't know. I wasn't even close.
Does he? I don't even know if I've seen him laugh. I've seen him laugh.
Yeah, no, he laughs like crazy now.
He gets more villainous by the day. Dude,
seeing him with his little kid strapped to his shirt, like fucking Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover in the front row of the UFC was hilarious.
He's at the front row of the UFC with a kid strapped to him?
Yeah, he had his little newborn was...
He has 13 kids, huh?
Was a front backpack, and you're just sitting there next to Trump.
Front pack. Can you wear one on the front and one on the back?
Dude, double baby, dude?
Yeah, double baby.
Double baby bag?
Why don't people should take it to the next step? They should have one baby here, one baby
side?
here. Well, you need 4 babies then. That's a lot of babies.
I mean, Elon's got a few to spare.
He does. Pardon me. He does.
And they're all with, like, different baby mamas, huh?
I want to say 3 or 4. But then he, like, disowned the trans one.
He's got, like... Dude, imagine writing, like, 4 separate alimony checks a month.
Dude, for him, it's like, that must be a fucking eye drop in a pool.
But no, it's not. It got nothing to do with the money for him, but just, like, the mental factor of having to do that 4 times in 1 month.
And I'm sure it's a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's not... Yeah.
Isn't that insane that he can... Well, here's the thing with Elon, I guess. I don't even want to get... This is just serious, dumb, gay podcasting now. But, like, he doesn't actually have that much cash. His net worth is all tied up in, like, the valuations of his businesses. Right. I'm sure he still has a fucking ton of cash. He better.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, writing a $10 million check for him is like you or I going to the store and buying, like, a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Is $10 million.
Yeah.
It's almost nothing to him.
Yeah, I don't think Elon's ever said, "Can you wait till Monday to cash this?"
No way.
No.
What are things you think Elon does say on a daily basis?
Thoughts.
That's pretty good. Wait, so it's a South African thoughts.
Thoughts. No, I don't know.
That's pretty good. Where'd you learn that?
I just pulled it out right now.
All right.
I don't know. What do you think is some of his catchphrases, dude? What's an Elon catchphrase that he says on a daily basis?
I did not see it coming.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was so hacky.
That's a good one, though. I mean, the voice was good, though.
Okay, the voice was, the impression spot on.
Yeah, that's what
Did you see that clip of him with Rogan? The King?
Which one?
Elon, where Rogan asks him, you bought Twitter for $44 billion and now people are calling you, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, how do you feel about that? And he goes, I did not see it coming.
Yeah, I do remember that on the episode.
And he laughs, and Rogan's like, ah!
Yeah.
And then you very quickly realize that he had that line, like, prepared.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way he was on the fly.
Yeah. Because when he's on the fly, he's I haven't told you that. That was like a little bit of English there.
Well, it is. I mean, South African's basically English 1 degree separated and more racist.
Yeah.
That's not that the English aren't racist, but
yeah. God, what's this? Like another catchphrase that
we're going to Mars.
How many times do you think he says consolidate in one day?
A lot. God, he must. I don't hate the guy. I kind of hate the guy. I don't know. I don't hate the guy, but he must just be annoying as fuck to hang around. That's what I don't get about. Yeah. Or maybe he's not. Maybe it's all an act. Like, but is he just constantly talking about like machines and rockets and fucking efficiency? I think it's so funny. People are like all hyped on Doge, which look, everyone agrees the government should be more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone disagrees with that.
Right.
But to have this guy that's like obsessed with efficiency is like, and people are into that is just the most boring fucking thing I can think about talking about.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, and he probably does it all day, like you said.
Well, we could like take a quarter out of here and put a quarter over here.
Yeah.
Now I'm just a prince.
Well, dude, that video is my favorite of that guy trying to ask Elon if he's gonna make like submarine or aquatic cars, and he has no idea what the word aquatic is for a second. He goes, aquatic? Oh, what the hell are you talking about? He's like, oh, aquatic. I was like, what just happened right there? A short circuit or something?
Bro, he might be a time traveler. If the tall whites are real,
ooh,
Elon is a tall white, Noah Ung is a tall white. That's it. It's just Elon and our friend Noah Ung.
That's it. Those are the two. Noah's using his powers for good.
Noah just, goes on to become like a prolific stand-up comedian, which he very well may. And Elon ends up destroying Tesla.
You think so?
Not that, again, this is not funny, and we're supposed to be a comedy podcast.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
I think Tesla's roasted. I think it's over. I'll say it now.
Timestamp it, folks.
Here's the problem. Look, as the CEO of a giant company, every CEO donates to said candidate and takes a side, typically. Tim Cook and all these guys from Google, Apple, whatever. But Elon didn't just align himself with one of the more divisive, world leaders, period. He, went to work for him.
Yeah.
He became, an integral part, which immediately alienated half of his U.S. market. He's now a political opponent in China, which they know they can leverage Tesla against the U.S. as an asset.
Yeah.
They can use Elon and be like, we're going to fuck you if you don't tell your president to stop fucking us or whatever it might be.
Right.
There's a lot of people all over the world that just don't like him now. And they don't even really know why. They're just decided, a lot of people hate him. I fucking hate him too.
Yeah.
So he's either going to have to, in my view, my guess, he's going to have to leave Tesla, or he'll stay and drive it into the ground. But I think
driving, get into drilling and stuff.
Yes.
Start mining.
The Boring Company.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go back to the Boring Company. I don't know. I don't want to talk about Elon anymore, but that's my guess. I think Tesla's toast. Unfortunately, I think there's too much competition in the space. There's plenty of other good electronic cars, and he's now just a weirdly divisive figure in American politics, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, crazy. What a turnaround he's had.
Dude, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's sick.
How does this happen? I don't understand. It's this is the other thing I was thinking of. Is Rogan... I was trying to make it into a joke. It never worked. You were gone, I think, the whole time when I was trying this. All the people that were counterculture, fuck woke, I will never be woke, I'm not woke, I want to be able to say whatever I want to say. They're now the mainstream.
Right.
Rogan is mainstream. Yeah. Rogan is the mainstream media. More people listen to him than anything else.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And so all the people that were cool and edgy for being against woke and counterculture are the mainstream. And it's almost like liberalism is slowly becoming counterculture again. Yeah. Somehow.
It'll come back around.
It will. I think it's a big cycle.
Of nature, yeah. The pendulum swing.
The pendulum is a great Pearl Jam song about... Oh my God. Shut the fuck up.
I'm kidding.
Don't say you're kidding. I know you. I'm just kidding. Fuck. No, but I think that's just kind of how society works. It's this circular, cyclical. There's a counterculture.
More words, more adjectives.
Yeah,
keep it going.
the counterculture becomes the mainstream that births a new counterculture, and there's always going to be punk.
Yeah, dude.
It's just conservative counterculture didn't last for too long. They did it pretty quick.
Yeah. Efficient.
But they are efficient. You got to give it to them. It's basically, I want to say 2018, 2019, 2020. It was COVID to now.
Yeah.
And they flipped the entire narrative on
I gotta say, it's efficient, bro.
Efficient.
I'm
not sure about bringing, never mind. I'll just get on a politics roll.
A politics roll?
I don't want to be on a politic roll.
Yeah. Not on April 18th.
No, God forbid on anal sex day.
Dude.
All right, ladies, break out the lube.
Who knew that? What an eventful weekend. We've got Good Friday on anal sex day.
Oh, it's Good Friday.
And 420s on Sunday. This.
Wow. It's anal sex day on Good Friday and 420 on Easter.
Yeah.
He will be stoned.
Dude, Hitler's birthday's Easter this year.
What do you think Jesus did?
On his birthday?
Not on his birthday. When? We don't even know his birthday. Oh, wait.
Christmas?
Christmas. Fuck. This is a rehash of an old episode.
Yeah.
So Jesus dies on... Today was the day he died.
Yeah.
The first time.
The first time.
Because he dies the second time. It's never mentioned in the Bible.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Is that not the craziest thing ever?
Where did he go, dude?
Yeah, so a guy can die once, comes back to life.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just the second time he dies, doesn't matter.
Yeah. And honestly, 3 days is the perfect time to be gone for.
You're right.
Because like if you're
it's
gone,
a perfect long weekend.
If you're gone for 1 day,
no, you can't do a day trip.
Yeah, no,
to heaven?
To heaven and back. People will be like,
You'd
oh,
be
dude,
exhausted.
I died. Like, dude, I died yesterday. Dude, I fucking saw you yesterday.
Yeah, man, what are you talking about? Like, no one would believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was probably his problem.
And then the second day would be Sunday.
You need a day to unpack, a whole day to relax and chill. And then the third day, you're packing up and figuring out how dad's going to send you back.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's a perfect vacation. 3 days?
3 days.
It's 3 days, dude.
But dude, here's the problem: is his vacation was in heaven.
Well,
that's like the sickest vacation.
No, okay,
you can't come back from that, and then you're just back in shitty, dusty Jerusalem.
On. Is his whole life not a vacation, and he's just returning to home for 3 days?
No, he's paying for our sins, dude.
But he went home. He went back to Dad's crib.
Well, he went back to his own crib. That's the confusing part.
Yeah.
It's his dad's and his own, but they're one.
Right. The same bassinet.
Dude, God and Jesus cuddle at night. God is Jesus. Jesus is God. And then there's the Holy Spirit, which no one knows what that is. It's Christians, call in.
The Holy Spirit is deep state God.
Deep state God.
That's who's really running the show.
I like deep state God.
That's who's really running the show is the Holy Spirit. You just don't know who it is. God's president. Jesus is VP. Crack the code, dude.
Would Jesus be VP? I feel like he has to be president.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because
he's like spokesman or whatever.
Even better. Jesus is Caroline Levitt or whatever that blonde, the press secretary.
Yeah, yeah.
He came down and he's like, "Look, my dad is the best. I'm here to pay for your sins."
You almost did Trump for a second.
I don't want to give it away, but
Jesus is Trump.
Multi-time Pints and Punchlines alumni Seth Rubin has a hilarious joke about Jesus was basically like Trump in the desert. I don't want to ruin his joke or give it away. Or
I know what joke you're talking about.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been back for it. It's really funny.
Yeah,
I've seen it. Murder. You just got some like writing or whatever to do with it, but it's really fucking funny.
But yeah, dude.
My dad. So my question then is, was Jesus just was he chilling in his crypt, and then his eyes were just.
Oh, what was the wake up like?
Yeah. It's also so funny that they left his whole body intact and then put it in this cave and then rolled a big stone in front of it.
Yeah.
That seems fishy to me.
It does seem a little fishy.
Everyone else is buried.
Can you go visit that stone?
No.
So
I don't think so.
Is it? Do we know where it is? Is it a real place?
I think they have an idea. Sorry, I'm Googling. Do we know where Jesus is buried? Do we know where the tomb of Jesus is? Yeah, see, this is where it gets all sketchy.
Yeah.
The Church of Holy something in Jerusalem is the traditional site of Jesus' tomb. The exact location remains debated.
Dude, that church must go off.
It's a Jewish cemetery outside Jerusalem's walls where Jesus was believed to have been buried. However, other sites...
So when did he get buried?
That was a different resurrection. Well, they don't know. It's debated. That's the problem.
Wait, but I didn't even know he was ever buried.
Oh, I guess at the end of his life. But that's in debate because there's nothing in the Bible that says, like, We put him here at this time at this date. Longitude, latitude. Jesus is
nice.
Yeah.
Did they have longitude, latitude back then?
I mean, yeah, but no. Like math has always existed.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It hadn't been thought of or figured out.
Right.
I guess then technically everything is, right? Like you already, every joke you've ever written has already been written. Not written, but it's already been. It's already in the ether.
So we're just grabbing jokes.
That's kind of how I feel sometimes.
Yeah.
Because the creative process is so weird and fucked up.
No, for sure. I mean,
you know what I mean?
For me, I feel like it happens so spontaneously.
Mm-hmm. And it's almost always like this weird. It's spontaneous plus a very bizarre chain of events.
Yeah.
That leads you from one thought to another that somehow connects a dot like way back over here.
Yeah.
But had you not thought of those three things in succession like that, you
Right.
would never get the end result.
Right, right. I mean, like, all of my friends now that aren't comics, anytime I'm around them, I'm telling them about new bit ideas and stuff. And I guarantee you they're like, fuck, shut up, dude, at some point. But for me, it's like...
Do you slide it into conversation or do you go like, hey, what about this?
Almost always, hey, what about this? With, like, like a few friend groups, you know, that that know I do this and stuff, and I talk to them, and, like, it's annoying, I'm sure, for them because it's like nonstop at this point, but it does help like explaining it to them and talking about it in a non-performative way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of help me sometimes think about something differently, or the reaction makes me think of something differently.
I always kind of get the you'll tell them a premise and you know that there's something funny about it, but you kind of just get like because they don't get that you're just really playing with the idea.
Right.
You're just fucking around.
Right.
And then you get the head nod.
Oh, the head nod, dude.
It's almost more painful. You're like, just acknowledge that it's funny.
Couple of Kooks is brought to you by Left Coast. All right, let me try that again. No, I had something I wanted to say and then I didn't say it. Beer.
I love West Coast. Fuck. Left Coast.
Couple of Kooks is brought to you by beer. What beer? Left Coast. Eddie, what do you think?
I do love beer. All types. What is this?
Beer. What beer?
IPA, Trestles.
Make sure to go down to their San Clemente tasting room. Let them know a couple of Kooks sent you for $1 off your first pint. Bear it up. Gorgeous.
We can only do so many takes of that. I'm going to be incoherent for this. Did you feel it is also what I incessantly ask my sexual partners?
Yeah.
That was
even
terrible.
on April 18th.
No, they feel it.
Yeah, sure do.
So do I. I'm like, ow. Are you a fan of anal?
No.
Yeah, neither am I.
No.
Yuck.
Not at all.
Yucky.
You've tried it?
Yeah.
Cool. Crazy, huh?
Crazy, huh? No, it just hurts a lot. I'm just kidding.
Oh God.
No, as Jim Jeffries says in the special Bear, go watch it. It's so fucking good. The is a much more purpose-built thing to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm quoting Jim Jeffries, okay? If you have a problem with my language, take it up with Jim.
With Big Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. Can I throw a pet peeve at your asshole?
Yeah.
Or your bald head? So I own a small business. I'm not going to mention it, but it's a small business. It's service-based. It's a home service. We go to homes.
That's right. You guys do in-home ball cuppings. I don't know.
Oh, no, I was going to say breastfeeding, which is...
In-home breastfeeding?
In-home breastfeeding. What we do is we attach the cups to her nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen this before?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, how much do you usually pay?
My guy only charges me about, like, 45 cents a cup.
Oh, wow. That's very inexpensive.
Yeah, shady.
Okay,
Black
it's
market.
a side deal, black
Yeah.
market guy. Craigslist?
No, alley behind 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay. Not even a... You just know where they
I
are.
just bumped into him one day.
I usually book a VRBO, and then when I show up at the VRBO, a Verbo, yeah, there's a concierge kind of person. I say I need someone to come pump
Yeah,
milk.
I need a couple pumps.
It's my business, though, which is very confusing.
Yeah.
So people come to my house for the in-house pumping.
Yeah.
We're going to try improv, I guess. No, but tell me if this has ever happened to you. So we offer a service. We confirm the date, time, and the price before we arrive to any homes.
Okay.
So we don't waste our time. We show up to this guy's house, and he goes, we look at everything. We go, all right, we're going to bring all our equipment in. We'll get started. And he goes, oh, no, I want a quote first. And we both kind of go, And then he goes, yeah, I want it measured and to see how much this is going to cost. And we go, well, it's $275, what we discussed. And he goes, I think your boss said it was less. And I went, my boss? And he went, yeah, because it's not 400 square feet. It's a little less. It's actually around 190. It was 320, which we had to show him that he told us it was 320.
Yeah.
And then he starts going, we're like, well, it's 275, 0 to 400. If you have 5 square feet or 399, it's 275. And he goes, how about 200?
Yeah, no, this isn't a debate, brother.
And then we look back at him, and I go, it's 275.
Yeah.
And he goes, talk to your boss. He said you could do it a little cheaper. And which at that point I go, sir, him and I are the bosses. We're the only two people that work for this business. We own the business.
Yeah.
You're the only two people you could have talked to.
Yeah, there is no other employees.
So then we spent 10 minutes with this guy haggling us on the price of our service.
Yeah.
Is that not fucking insane to you?
Yeah, no, it is insane.
Okay.
It is. And what you just need to do at that point is, I mean, when you give them the quote and whatever and they say, yes, come over, there needs to be like a signed like contract that they agreed to this price before showing up.
Well, eventually that's what this conversation got to, because I was so ready to be like, call a competitor.
Yeah.
We're out of here, dude. I'm not fucking doing this.
Yeah.
And my business partner showed him the text message that he sent saying $275 is fine, this date, this time, and it's this many square feet.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh. So I think I still don't know if he was trying to bullshit us.
100%.
And be like, your boss, and thinking that we didn't.
Yeah, because he saw you guys as younger kids, and he thinks that the boss is someone older.
God, it really
who he doesn't think the boss of the company he's hitting up is the one doing the work.
Yeah, or that we would even cross-reference. You know what I mean? I'd be like, okay, I'll call my boss, I guess.
Yeah. That would have been so funny. Dude.
That's what I should have done.
Missed opportunity. And then your boy's phone rings.
I should have gone, yeah, give me 1 second, actually. And I go, yeah, hi, Dean. And he's right next to me. Yeah. And I go, yeah, how about that guy? And
that would have been hilarious, dude.
God, it's just one of those moments where my blood started fucking boiling. And I so badly wanted to lash out. But our reputation is built on reviews. So bad reviews is bad business for us. It's the only thing that... I just had a stroke.
It's the only thing that should...
Could you get me a beer?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have fun. I'm going to open a beer. We need to get some napkins for this holder, dude.
We do.
It's pretty cool, huh? Made in China. The enemy is always beside us.
This was made in Hong Kong.
Everything in here is probably made in China, dude. What about this? That's a bad idea. I already know it. Made in. It doesn't even. It's not even English.
I don't know. I feel like that has like Thailand vibes.
It does have Thailand vibes, or maybe even Mexico. They're
That's
pretty
true.
good at ceramics.
Yeah.
And look, there's little tunnels in it.
Little tunnels. Bents.
Should we go back to politics?
What do you think this was made?
Can we deport you to an El Salvadorian prison just to see what it's like?
No. Only because they can't get them back from those.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
People don't leave there.
That's
So no, I'm not gonna do that.
Dude, that would be that's a vacation.
A prison?
Yeah, just a 3-day trip to
3-day trip to
super
Alcatraz.
maximum security prison.
Just Alcatraz for 3 days,
Alcatraz.
but not as a visitor.
I'm sure they have that.
What, like VRBOs in the fucking Alcatraz?
No, like a jail getaway.
You think so?
Like the jail experience. Dude, jails are sleeping on that.
Dude,
There's people that would do that.
small business idea, just put up our own jail.
Yeah, you would need to be around other criminals to make it real.
Yeah.
So there's just like
rent out a cell.
there's just one cell. They bring you in. They're like, all right, what do you want to be going in on charges? And like most people are like, I want to have killed like the guy that beat up my sister. So they tell all the cell people, this guy killed his sister's assaulter.
Yeah.
But then the real psychos would be like, I'm a pedophile.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just want to get beat up. It's like a
well, they would just get killed.
What kind of beer is this?
Left Coast.
What kind of beer is it, Tanner? Trestles.
The best beer. What was that ad run is going to be hard to beat.
It is. Did you see I put it in the last
Yeah,
episode?
I saw that.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty good. He gave me shit for editing, and look what happens, huh?
Someone else edited that.
I did. Well, the ad itself, I put it into the episode, though.
I'm kidding.
It's movie magic, my friend.
Cheers, dog.
Should I chug this?
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Not worth it.
Says who?
Go ahead. You do you, boo.
God, I just wanted you to be on board with that. Fuck. What's going on here tonight?
All kinds of things, man. Oh, that guy needs to be tightened right between your fingers.
I haven't farted in the mic in a little while.
Yeah, it's this thing. This guy. Yeah. Yay, I'm so proud of you. Nice. Told you.
I almost threw that up. IPA burps are the worst, dude.
Well, you would have been fine if you didn't chug it. You don't even know what to do right now.
I didn't even finish it.
No, don't, dude. Just relax the rest of the time.
All right.
Jesus Lord. You're back. And we're back.
I'm back.
No,
I look like you just choked on a dick. My eyes are watering and fucking.
that was hilarious. I saw it happen like mid. Yeah, dude.
Oh. Can you imagine if it just went right onto the mic?
Oh, that would have been brutal.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Dude, can you please be Bert Kreischer for Halloween?
Yeah, I could do that.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
How could I do Tom?
You should do Leanne.
I wonder if she celebrates Anal Sex Day.
No, I don't see Bert getting down with that.
That's true. I feel like Bert's a 100% pussy guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No booty. No hoobastank.
No Hoobastank.
Do you like hoobastank?
No. I have no idea what it is.
Isn't it a band?
Hoobastank? I have no idea what that is.
Hoobastank. Hookah stank? Am I going nuts?
I think so.
No,
dude.
Hoobastank. There's a.
I think that beer's coagulating in your arteries of the esophagus.
Yeah, no, you're Hoobastank. The reason.
You're gonna get our episode taken off again?
No, we'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I know this song. So what happened with our episode? What happened? Yeah.
That's Hoobastank. Spelled exactly how I thought.
So what happened to our other episode?
Because I spliced in so many clips from the Oscars and stuff.
Oh, that one ended up getting flagged?
Yes, but so what happened was originally it was just copywritten and it was still allowed to be up. But then over time, some of those videos got taken down and privatized or whatever. Like they got repurchased by whoever has them.
Oh.
That doesn't make any sense. But
I know what you're talking about, though.
yeah, they like regained the rights to those videos, and then I was infringing on a copyright. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Industry can suck my dick.
That was a fun episode.
That was. I mean, we still have it. It's just restricted.
Yeah, Patreon.
I can fix it. Can we put it on like Vimeo or Patreon or
Patreon?
Go subscribe. It's $1,000 a year. We should put just one tier that's $1,000 a year and just hope that someone signs up for it.
I think it's got to be monthly. I don't think you can do a year-based subscription. So what would that be in a monthly subscription?
80?
What would we offer for people that get that tier that make it worth it?
80, 90 something. What is going on? This is the first drink I've had in quite a while too, I will say.
And you just smashed that thing, dude.
God, it feels good. I feel alive.
Do you? You almost killed over on me there for a second.
No, I'm good.
What would we offer someone for that kind of tier? Like feet pic?
Buttholes, feet, pretty much whatever you want.
So just OnlyFans on Patreon?
Yes. What is your... I still think I should start an OnlyFans.
Do it.
But here's my idea. I want to build Lego sets in my underwear.
What kind of underwear?
Like tidy whities, some thongs.
I think it needs to be...
I'm marketing towards the gay community.
Yeah.
But I think there's a market for that. There's a weird niche market.
Just Lego building in the underwear?
Yeah, I'll crawl around on my hands and knees.
That would be insane.
No one's ever done that. In their underwear? Like erotic. Lego sets, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, maybe. Do erotic Legos. What would you build? Like the Titanic or something?
All sorts of stuff. I'll take suggestions. Like, drop a comment down below. I'll have like Mr. Beast type.
No, yeah.
Like outros and stuff.
Or people can bid. Like, hey, I'll give you $500 if you do this one.
Oh.
So they can make like requests for you to do certain sets for a certain amount of money.
I will legitimately try this if we want to.
What should I do?
Oh, again, you have a type.
Just do like naked card magic or something?
Dude, you could just sit and like just oil your stomach.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. You get Lego sets and I get rubbing my belly.
Well, you have the body type for it. I don't have the body type for it. I could be a twink, but I'm 31. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I need to Benjamin Button myself back.
For OnlyFans.
Yeah. I mean, dude. You know, it's like, I think only 1% of creators make more than $6,000 a month on OnlyFans.
That makes sense.
There's like a huge issue with young girls that are like 18, 19, 20 going into OnlyFans thinking like, oh, I mean, it's worth destroying my reputation and having my butthole on the internet because I'm going to make millions of dollars. And then they make like 30,000 and then their butt is on the internet forever.
Which is still insane.
Can you screenshot an OnlyFans?
I've never been on it.
Neither have I. Look at us, two wholesome guys.
Let's go, dude. Look at us.
Pleasure. Hands sweaty.
Yeah.
You have clammy hands, huh?
I do right now. It's hot in here for some reason.
It's getting hot in here.
It was freezing outside.
Take off all your clothes. It is getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off.
I do think it has something to do with the lights, because it happens as soon as I sit down. Here.
Those are Jesus Christ. Those are bright, dude.
Dude, fucking take a look at them, bro.
Should we see you can stare into one of them long enough?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, this is a real idea I have. No one's someone help actually join forces with me and help make this happen. What if we start an OnlyFans? Okay, it's $5. No, it's $20 a month to subscribe. Okay, and every week your subscription acts as a lottery ticket. So there's content that we put out, random shit, whatever it may be. Maybe it's entertaining, maybe it's not. But every week we do a lottery of the total amount of subscribers, and we take like 15% of whatever amount of money those subscribers are paying, and we lottery it to one person.
Damn, that's a great idea.
Is that not a bad fucking idea?
Is that legal?
Okay, so this is the problem. I think it is legal until we get to a certain amount of subscribers. So say we have 1,000 people paying $20 a month, you have 20 grand, and we lottery $15,000 of it. That means we're making 5,000, which would still be fine, and we're giving away $4,000 each week. Now you're Venmoing, you're showing income.
Yeah.
So we would be showing $20,000 worth of income, but then Venmoing that out. So we'd have to pay tax theoretically on someone could probably help
us with this.
But yeah, you'd pay tax on the total amount. I think it's a good idea.
I think so too. And like we can do a lot of things with that.
Because imagine this, like people that are on OnlyFans are scumbags.
Yeah.
If they are gonna pay for porn from a specific girl that they found on Instagram, why wouldn't you just loop a gambling subscription in with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you got all your OF shit, and then you're like, oh, this is the one fun account I have.
There's gonna have to be a legal loop around, because like
it's not technically gambling though; it's a giveaway.
No, I know, but like sweepstakes and giveaways, there's a lot of legality around you having to pay to enter it.
That's exactly what it's always, there's a free. Okay, so what if we do this? That there has to be a free tier, but maybe the paid tier gets like 1,000 more entries than the free tier.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to see how to legally do it, but I do think it's a sick idea.
It hasn't been done, but I think it's interesting because we could still make money. We could also get our I was thinking about making it just like a pictures of man. That's what I was going to call it. And it's just a photo of me every single day, just getting older. So there is content, but it's really just gambling.
And then we announce the winners at the end of every podcast.
And you can't fast forward.
Well, you'd have to be able to fast forward because it's going to be on YouTube.
Yeah, you're right.
But at least it would get them to go to the thing. Anyways, we're strategizing live on the podcast right now, guys. I hope you like it.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
That popped into my head in the sauna a little while ago.
That's a sick idea, dude. I like that a lot.
Because OF it seems it's already so scummy.
You can do that exact idea though also on other platforms too.
You could. The thing with Patreon or OF that makes it so easy is that there's like a set price paid per subscription. Whereas like YouTube, it's like it's all muddled. It's like views and subscribers and all this shit.
But you can do like there's like a tier within YouTube now that they realize that Patreon's doing. So like there's basically like Patreon things now within YouTube. Like you can be a paid subscriber to somebody. So like YouTube is trying to kind of counteract Patreon with like having all of those capabilities right within YouTube.
You know what you're saying about Matt and Shane's secret podcast?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same for Tuesdays with Stories now.
Yeah.
It's a link.
Yeah.
So they're double dipping, which I guess benefits Patreon and YouTube.
But yeah, crazy.
Crazy. Do you have any Zins?
I do.
I have. Sorry, this is how I get. Do you see my 3 milligram ones over there? No, I left them upstairs.
Yeah, I only have 6s.
It's all good. I've been drinking. I'm fine. You throw it in my mouth like a seal and a fish.
I have a decent throw too.
I'll get it. Hey! First try.
Or so it will seem in editing.
Movie magic, folks.
How was the surf today?
Ow. I didn't end up going. No, it sucked. That's the beauty of having surf cameras now.
Yeah.
I just sat in my room, just kept looking at it, and it just it's too windy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing. What a beautiful part of our podcast.
Moving on. Should we go back to Jesus?
I mean, are you talking about topics or?
No, I was just thinking we should probably connect with God in
Let me just
one way or another.
go
We're
to
both in trouble here, Tanner.
Go to church on Sunday?
We'll say Christianity has made a comeback. It's like
Think
the
so?
fucking QR code during COVID, dude.
The QR. Do you see the churches now?
I don't think that's my joke, by the way,
You-
but whatever.
You see how that churches are like having like those electronic form of payment tabs now?
No
that they,
fucking way.
That they pass around instead of a basket. So you can like Apple Pay or you pay with your card. They just like send around one of those little electric things, dude. Isn't that wild to think about that banks have bank accounts? I mean, churches have bank accounts.
Fuck yeah, they do. They're fucking huge.
It's crazy.
I mean, they do have to pay everyone and keep the organization running, but then it's like, it's not a coincidence that some people that run those places drive $150,000 cars.
But I mean, like, I just don't understand, I guess, where all of the money's coming from. You can't be making that much dough off of a fucking basket you pass around 3 times a day.
Oh, dude, people donate. It's just like colleges.
Yeah.
People donate, you get a bench, you get a pew with your fucking name on it. You get to fuck some kids.
Dude, should we
Sorry,
do
I did
that? We should do that for this podcast.
What, fuck some kids?
No, you can just invest. Like, buy a desk for the podcast studio and we'll put your name on it.
Yeah, and then you could... We have 61 subscribers now.
We have 61 now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Every time I see someone subscribe, I go, who is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, this must be just some lost soul on the internet that was like, you know what? These guys might one day do something. Subscribe.
And they subscribe too, like, at the randomest times. Like, in a lull, we haven't done an episode in a while.
Yeah, well, we
It's
put
like,
one out.
Subscribe. I know, but I mean, like...
We went
I
from
remember-
58 to 60 during that complete dead period.
Complete silence. Still getting subscribers.
What else could we do to boost engagement on our channel?
Be funny.
Other than be good at our craft, okay, and naturally work our way up through the reins. There must be something that we can do.
I think the biggest thing that we just need to...
What if we do a contest?
We're just not doing enough reels right now.
I know, I'm trying to be funny.
Oh, sorry. We were in strategic mode for a while.
I was. I've been.
right.
I've been all over. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
all
you're
over.
good.
I'm you last time now.
Yeah.
I'm drunk, dude.
What,
I've had 3/4 of this.
what could we do?
It feels so good.
Contest. You think contest?
Yeah.
You
What?
think, fishing for apples, you versus me?
That's not bad. You know what? I'm not even kidding. Oh, that was a classic.
It was a classic, dude.
I've never bobbed for apples.
Me either.
Really?
Yeah. Which would be hilarious.
I feel like our generation just missed that phase.
Just missed bobbing. Dude, whatever happened to bobbing for apples?
This is okay. Let's figure it out. Whatever happened to fishing for bobbing for apple? Fuck. So I don't drink before the podcast.
Fishing for apples in a barrel.
Can't do it. I'm sure that at some point, someone at a party was like, "This is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Why are we doing this? Everyone's hair is getting fucked up.
Yeah.
You look dumb.
There's water everywhere.
We wasted 12 apples."
How many times do you think people did bobbing for apples indoors before they figured out it's an outdoor activity?
Who was the first person to bob
for apples?
They're like, these fucking things float.
Oh my god.
Because they're... I like thinking about this a lot. There's an objectively...
Who's the first person to bob for apples?
There's some psycho mom.
No, it was a dude named Robert, for sure.
For sure.
Bob? Bobbing for apples, dude?
His name was Robert, but he went by Bob.
Bob, dude. Oh, God.
Because there's an objective first for everything. At some point, there was the first time tennis was played, the first time...
I have that joke that I do. Who's the first person to discover we could drink cow's milk?
Yeah.
There had to have been a first. But
there was a first dude. Yeah. He must have been almost dead.
Had to have.
And then he's like, whoa, this is actually not bad.
Yeah. Hold on, let's put this in some coffee.
I don't know if they had coffee then. That would be crazy.
It's just fucking straight from the...
What came first, the udder or the bean? Or the utterly...
How long was milk around before we started having cereal?
Long time, brother.
Just went Hulk Hogan on me for that fucking response. Long time, brother.
It's been a long... No, I think... I have no idea. I was going to try and act smart there.
Yeah.
I think dairy has been a thing for quite a while.
Who's ever since cows were around?
You should be drinking milk. The seed oils are bad for you.
Did you see that RFK made... he didn't make, but Shake Shack moved over to beef tallow to fry their fries.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Beef tallow?
And RFK was saying how proud he is of the company for doing this, which I get because it's a healthier fat. But the whole idea is that it's supposed to be based on like what we evolved eating. Mm-hmm. There was no humans 10,000 years ago dipping potatoes into boiling beef fat.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get it. But at the same time,
dude, how did we get here with
food? What I mean, dude. We're dropping Oreos in vats of fucking boiling fat.
How did we get here, bro? Meg's
Sorry, guys.
Got you fucked up or what?
It does. Yeah, I don't know how we got here. I think there's only so many wars you can be in until you just want to divulge into like the most hedonistic lifestyle possible.
We got from bobbing apples to that.
It's impressive.
It's impressive.
And that's how we went from butchering a cow and eating it to dropping cut up potatoes into boiling fat.
To boiling fat.
And then serving it to you within minutes of you ordering it. And going, here, eat this, you fucking pig. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's super weird. I mean... Everything that's ever been done, there was a first.
Yeah. First guy to try anal. Risky business, dude.
Well, I think that was just more in the exploratory kind of phase of humans. You know, right?
That was probably an accident.
Adam and Eve probably figured that one out.
For sure. Because we did start in one garden with two people.
Yeah.
A snake, some other animals, an evil apple.
Yeah. Bobbing for apples.
Maybe that's where it comes from.
Okay, what if we did this? Okay, so you know how there's shooting fish in a barrel, and then there's
I've never done that either. What the fuck?
And then there's bobbing for apples. What if we went fishing in a barrel for apples.
What if we shot each other in a barrel?
No. Okay, so we have 2 barrels with water, and there's apples floating in them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to both sit like a certain far away and cast into it, and the first person to hook an apple wins.
Yeah, it doesn't seem as fun as bobbing for apples, but
Yeah, I guess.
no, I
Dude, we need a full contest based around apples.
can we do all the games that people talk about but no one actually plays?
Like what? Shooting fish in a barrel?
Yeah, we got
I don't
to.
know if that's a game.
I think that's a saying.
It's a saying, but we can turn it into a game.
Yeah, we could shoot fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
Let's get some.
I don't think we're allowed to do that, actually.
Let's just buy a gun and go to a koi pond. Someone wakes up, we're just. What are you doing?
We're like a pond outside a sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
Just like...
We're shooting fish in a barrel. A pond, but close enough.
Yeah. No,
A pond is really a barrel just laid flat.
Dude, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure Pete would have a field day with us. Dude, that one fucking reverberated.
I don't know what's going on with me tonight. I'm sorry.
What was I just saying? Oh, no, PETA would be all up on our ass if we killed fish on a fucking podcast.
Yeah, we can't do that as a game.
But if we went fishing, it would be fine. You would be fishing with David Lucas. But as soon as you start shooting him with
You can't shoot them. Did you know that Saddam Hussein used to go fishing with grenades?
No way.
Yeah. He would just go on a boat and
Damn.
like drop grenades off, explode them, and then the fish would float up.
Dude, that seems like a fucking horrible idea.
It seems like something they do in the South, honestly.
Dude, imagine just you have one wave on accident. You've already pulled. You drop that thing at your feet. Now it's sliding around the boat.
That is something I've always wanted to do is pull the pin on a grenade.
On a grenade?
Yeah, and throw it.
Yeah.
Not drop it in the boat. That would be bad.
Dude, imagine that.
That'd be terrible.
You're just going fishing with Saddam Hussein, and you just drop some frag in the back of the boat. Explodes, and now you guys are just out there sinking with a psychopath with more grenades.
Yeah, I heard he was a bad guy.
I don't think he's a stand-up dude. Stupid.
Did you do sit down comedy?
Yeah.
Well, any closing stories? Any remarks? Any?
We definitely need to make this bobbing for apples thing happen.
I think we should bob for apples. We need to have a contest. How many apples do you get for bobbing?
Well, I think that what it is, because it's super freaking hard from what I heard.
It's like rumors of bobbing for apples.
Rumors are it's fucking impossible because these things float and you're trying to grab them with your mouth.
Yeah,
So
I
there's
assume.
multiple bananas. Jesus Christ.
Should we go bobbing for bananas? Dude, you could bob for any fruit, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't just need to be apples.
Dude, bobbing for bananas, dude.
What if we just put one kiwi in there as like the DEI pick?
The golden snitch.
Yeah.
If you get the golden kiwi.
Well, I think apples, because they're slippery.
Yeah.
Kiwi would be easy. You could grip onto that
Yeah.
and just.
But what if the kiwi sinks?
You got to go to the bottom of whatever it is. We'll put some blueberries in there, and then like a melon.
And each fruit's a different point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you can pull a cantaloupe out with just your teeth, you win. Cantaloupe is game over.
Cantaloupe is game over.
Yeah, cantaloupe wins it all.
Yeah. Yeah. If the kiwi sinks, the kiwi should win it all too.
Depends how deep. How deep are we talking? Like a bowl or like a barrel?
No, I'm talking about barrel.
Yeah, you got to go upside down. You got to hold your breath, open your eyes underwater. Fuck
Yeah.
We'll have a banana or two in there, an apple.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do: apples, bananas, a kiwi. Should we just put like rocks
Yeah.
if you want?
Potatoes.
A potato for sure.
Yeah.
What if you have to bob for potatoes and then fry it?
Ginger root.
Ginger root.
I don't know. I'm just getting weird now.
We'll put my harmonica in there.
That'd be so fun, though.
That would be fun.
There's that scene on The Office is pretty funny when they're bobbing for apples.
I don't remember that.
It's during like one of the Halloween parties, and it's into the later seasons because it's you remember Erin?
Mm-hmm.
She's the one bobbing for apples, and it's showing her in the.
I remember this now.
And she just falls asleep. It looks like she's starting to pass out, and everyone's like, "Wake up, wake up!" She's like, "I ate 5 whole apples." I ate 5 whole apples down there.
Dude, that show is unmatched. Holy shit, when you really think about it. That is hilarious. He just is eating apples underwater. How hard is that?
5. I did it. I did 5 whole apples.
What if we tried to recreate Office
That
challenges? And because they do a lot of those games and challenges. Yeah. What's the other one?
I do declare. Trying to find the murderer.
Yeah.
He just says I do declare every sentence.
We could bring back a Game of Thrones and do, what is that game? Clue.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the whodunit one?
Yeah.
All right.
On brand for this conversation, I actually have a board game of Clue at the house that's Office themed.
No way.
Yeah.
I do declare.
I do declare.
All right. Well, that's something.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be the OnlyFans. What if we do it naked? We don't have to be naked.
What if we do strip Clue?
Bro.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for watching Couple of Kooks.
This has been fun.
You guys are freaking awesome. It's good to be back doing eps again, and come out April 25th. Get your tickets at the link in the bio.
April 25th.
Later, Kooks.